Good morning, cyber traders. Happy Wednesday, everybody. 9 o'clock this morning, 30 minutes until the market opens up. And we got a couple of nice little pre-market movers. Looking fun to, pretty excited to talk about them. I know some of you guys hit some of them up. Good to see you too, Lita, Brian, everyone. Grant, good morning, everybody. So anyway, a lot of exciting stuff going on. This TIVC, I know some of you here did pretty well. I kind of chased it. I got in a little bit late. I got in around 380. I bought a small lot, just 1,000 shares of it. But you know what? I might even get out of it right now. Hold on. It doesn't look like it's starting to back off right now. Let me position default. Hold on. Nasdaq. All right, I got out. I had a nice profit in it just a little bit earlier. It was all the way up here. I was waiting to kind of share it with you guys why it's going up and going down, but I'm going to share it to you and tell you why we got out of it and why we got in it in just a little bit. But anyway, this stock is going on the watch list. Still very active, 9 million shares, looking pretty good right here. I'll probably get back into it. I'll see what happens. I don't want to kind of rode it all the way down here. I chased it up right around here when I made a big run up. But anyway, a lot of stocks that are moving. We're going to check them out. But before we do that, a couple of big announcements that were going on today. We have our annual podcast, a weekly podcast. So we have the Money Show that's coming on. Chris from the Money Show. He runs a big speaker at the Money Show, and I will be at the Money Show at Toronto next month. The first 2 weeks, I think it was the 11th. I think it is. September. I sent you guys the link to let you know. Yeah, I'm going to be there from the 12th to the 13th doing a Traders Challenge. So hopefully everyone's going to be there. We did post that link up there. You guys get registered. You can watch it. And also today we have the Festival of the Traders. We're doing another big event today. It's going to be running all day. I'll be on at 2:30 and hopefully everyone will be there and register for it. But before we do that and go through the watch list, let's go see what happened yesterday. We had a couple of nice stocks moving on. I want to bring up the Palantir really quick. Okay, so Palantir, this is what we teach you here at Cyber Trade University. One of the most important things about being a good trader as a swing trader is that you could see that Palantir had started on this day right here when it maxed out right around 189. It closed at the lows of the day, and then as a swing trader, it's usually the third day when you really know it's not going to work out. So on the third day, when we got around 180, that's where the issue was. Now the problem here is this is a gap fill, okay, right there. And when we got close to that gap fill yesterday, that's when all bets are off. And if you were in the cyber group room, we all said it was probably a great short. I know some of you guys did jump on it. And that's where you got that huge candlestick drop right there. Stock ran from a high of 172 down to 56. Now we're down to 53. And on the intraday chart, you can see it right here. That was the big support levels. Was it 172, right there? Yeah. It was right around here. And then that was the big collapse right there. So that was a great short yesterday for everyone out there. One of the really good movers. Couple of the stocks that we did trade also that did pretty well. Oh, Intel. Intel was also a very good one. So Intel was probably the best pre-market trade yesterday. They obviously had some really good news out on it. But then what was nice about this stock, it had a beautiful iceberg order out there. And it got filled. It was due refreshing. And we all know if you're in phase 3, what that means. And then boom, the stock was a nice short right there too. So we had a nice little rally going up. We tested at big resistance levels, which was a big block iceberg order. Millions of shares were looking to be sold at that price. Didn't want to break it, and it came crashing down. Remember, being a good trader is having a game plan. You got to know where the iceberg order is at all times. So Intel did really well. A couple other really good ones too. GXAI was a very cheap one, $1.20 to $2.20. Array, that was also a very nice pre-market mover and early morning mover. You can see that stock ran from $8.50 to $9. What else we had? That's moving up right now. We got all these stocks moving. And we had what else? Oh, all the other ones took a big hits too. You can see they all maxed out. Tesla backed off. Nvidia backed off. A lot of them backed off. I sold a lot of my shares in the middle of the day. So I might consider jumping back in. I told you, September, there's this rumor going around that we might have a little correction. So I'd rather be, ahead of the curve than behind the curve. Same thing with Palantir. I sold Palantir 2 days ago. Okay. When I was on the third day of selling on this one, I'm like, you know what? Let me get out of it. And I'm glad that I did. And that's the power of, having a game plan and seeing the future orders than always focusing on the past. So, that's what happened yesterday. It was a pretty good day. Today is Wednesday. We got all these big events that are going on today, the podcast, Festival of Traders, all that good stuff. So, but there are some stocks that are moving. I want to go hop on really quick and bring up the stock that I just sold, the TIVC. You see, I got out. Just want to show you right here. We're already down to 370. See what I'm saying? Like that winner, where right now would have been a loser. Okay. So, the whole game plan is you gotta see what the orders are. Let me show you what happened here really quick. You see this order right here? There was a big order right here, hovering here at about 390. You see how that order got filled? Once he got filled, you see how the stock started going down? That's why I got out. Okay. Once I saw the order got canceled, pulled, big red ball, sales, a lot of sales on the bid. That's what it's all about. All right. So even though we would have had a bigger winner, we had a little bit of a winner, but if we didn't follow our rules, that would have been a loss. So I'm still keeping it on the watch list because you know what? There's always support levels. Volatility is what we want. NVIDIA, we're going to check out that one too. NVIDIA is kind of flat right here. I didn't really see any. I would probably sit back and not do too much with NVIDIA, Sharon. I mean, it's not really that much going on with it. It's testing some support levels here. If it breaks these support levels at 172, there's some pretty big iceberg orders too. They're not there right now as much as when the market opens up. Program trading usually kicks in at 9:30. We'll see what it looks like, but we'll keep an eye on it for you. Okay. A couple other stocks here I wanted you to keep an eye on. SISI. Here's another very nice little moving stock right here. A lot of orders hovering right around $8 and $8.20. So that's right around here. Those are those orders right around 8 o'clock this morning. Nice volatility. She's kind of holding here pretty strong. I like this stock for one reason. This stock got destroyed. This stock was all the way up here in the $100 price range. We might be getting a little bit of a dead cat bounce right here. So I want to keep an eye on that one. We got a big mover right now on TRIB. I did not put this on my level 4. TRIB. This one looks pretty good right here. Big run up on that one. TRIB. Nice move. Registry approval of offshore and outsourcing manufacturing for its flagship rapid HIV testing. So that's the news that we just got out on that one, Rich. Thanks very much for sharing that with us. News came out. It looks like it's starting to back off a little bit. Iceberg order is starting to get executed here at 185 from what I can see here. But anyway, nice little move right there. Up 30%. PPCM. I don't know what this is all about. The stock really is like a mess everywhere. There's that long-term chart really makes absolutely no sense. But got good movement, 10 million shares. Probably was dead over the course of the year, but looks like it's going to be a wake-up call right now. Rocket Pharmaceuticals, that's another one that's moving up pretty decent. Big order just showed up here for 22,000 shares at 420. Couple of green balls means people are executing the sellers out there. It's a pretty good sign. Not Rocket Mortgage. Some of you remember Rocket Mortgage. Remember that? That was a fun stock. But Rocket Pharmaceutical, we'll put that on the watch list. THAR, very tradable, good volume, big resistance. Not bad. THAR. This might be a nice level 1 stock for some of you here. AUUD, we trade this stock too in the past too. Kind of flat. I'll put this on the B list. AUUD. Really no brand names showed up here. No brand names. There's a TIVC. Hertz. Oh, what's going on? Hertz back on the move again. We had a lot of funny with Hertz. Remember this day back here, $4 to $9. I think it was Steve Cohen. One of the big hedge fund guys put a lot of money, loved the stock. bought into it. Hertz looked pretty good. Hertz is a fun stock to trade. Share trading higher after the company announced it will sell certified used cars to Amazon Auto. What the hell does that mean? I mean, I know what it means, but like, really? That really what made the stock made a big move? Anyway, how's Amazon doing because of it? Is that good for Amazon? Yeah, Amazon's backing off a little bit too. All right, anything else out there? This is like 10%. We'll go hop over here, New York stock. We got this NBY that's moving up pretty good. Another pharmaceutical stock. It looks like all, you know what it is? It's like all pharmaceutical stocks are moving. That's it. Everything is strictly all pharmaceuticals. Looks like a buyout right here. All pharmaceuticals. Any big crushing stocks right now getting destroyed? This one coming right down to the lows right here. This one got crushed too. Not really going to come back. Pharmaceutical stock. Nah, nothing really jumps out. GXAI, we know that why it's in the losers list, but it's only down 11%. All right, traders. So Wednesday, thick of summertime. Not really much is going on with the market. The Dow's not really doing too much. The S&P's not doing too much. We did have a little bit of correction yesterday. Just be careful on your swing trades, okay? Try to be in cash. Don't try to be in too many good. I wouldn't want to be a person myself. I don't want to be in too much, too long, all right? Because you're going to sell it. You're going to get in. You're going to sell it. You're going to buy it. You're going to sell it. Really want to get to, you got this whole thing that's going on with the war, in, Russia and stuff. They're trying to resolve that. Well, not really that much news came out. We had some fun with the pot stocks. They started backing off. But other than that, Bitcoin came down a lot too. You can see how we always judge it by IBIT, but Bitcoin's coming down a little bit. So we got pretty big support levels at these prices right here. 110,000 is a big support levels on Bitcoin. Just give you guys a heads up on that. Let me see. Let me show you Bitcoin, the iceberg orders right here. See right there, 111, 100, yeah, 110, 112. 110 is pretty big support levels on Bitcoin, but we always could follow IBIT. Who we got here? We have a trader on YouTube says, could you check out BSLK? That stock was a fun stock yesterday in the middle of the day. Nice little runner, but as of right now, it's kind of flat. You got some support levels right here. If it breaks below 8, I'll probably just, if it consolidates there, you're fine. If it breaks it, you're screwed. Okay, I'm just being very honest with you. All right, so let's get ready for the market opened up. We got about 15 minutes. Don't forget today, 11 o'clock, we'll be broadcasting live our podcast. Okay, so we got Chris from the Money Show that's going to be coming on. And also, I will be doing a big event today at 2:40 with the Festival of Traders. So I'll see you then there also. But we'll be back here in the Cyber Group room. Don't go anywhere. We'll be trading live. If you're watching on social media, if you want to come and join us, here's the QR code. Just take your phone, scan that QR code, and you come and join us. We're going to be broadcasting live all day here. All right, guys? Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.